Today I want to talk about what I've learned from making my first terrible videos. And let's be clear, my videos are still terrible. They're just not as terrible as they were when I first started. Now, I've almost made about 30 videos on YouTube. And you think 30 videos, no big deal. I mean, people make thousands of videos on YouTube. Well, about a month ago, I had never uploaded a video on YouTube on a consistent basis in my life. I mean, yeah, there was that one, I don't even know what to call it anymore, but I did do something like once in the past. I can't find it, but this is the first time I've done anything like this on any kind of consistent basis ever. And before we go any further, this is no audience required. This channel is about moving in silence, meaning getting started when no one's looking, without any kind of external motivation. No one's paying me to do this. I'm not big enough for any kind of AdSense or no sponsors or anything like that. This is just getting the work done, developing the habit, lifting in silence, in private, and then you win on repeat. Meaning every time I do this again, every time I develop the habit, getting another rep, I am winning. And this is the same for you. If you go to the gym, if you're baking for the first time, that first time, yes, the first time may be horrible, but as soon as you do it again and again and again, it gets easier and easier and easier, and you get better. The task is the same, but your capacity to do the task has gotten better. So that's what this channel is about. And just feel free to follow along, watch my journey as I build this YouTube channel. I mean, how many YouTube channels have you ever seen that you see them from scratch? Like, you don't. I've never have. And that's just the background purpose of all this. I mean, I literally have to get good enough to be watchable, right? Where I can't be ignored. That's the whole idea. Getting to a place where I can't be ignored. So these are all lessons that I'm learning on a day-to-day basis, that I'm sharing as I go through this process in public. And while I'm saying it's in public, no one's watching. It's available for the public, but no one is seeing what's happening because I'm not there yet. So getting back to the topic, what I've learned from shooting my first terrible videos. Well, the first thing I learned is that you gotta do it. You gotta start. It's gonna be bad. It just is. I mean, without help, you by yourself, if you've never done this before, you have never had any experience, you've never maybe taken a class in school, you don't have an uncle that does video, it's gonna be bad. And it's always gonna be bad the first time. But as you continue on, it will get better. You just have to trust in the process that you're going to get better. I know the first time that I recorded a video, it was very difficult for me to look at the camera and talk. It's still difficult, but it's easier than it was when I first started. So the first thing I gotta say is that you gotta get started. I have to get started. You gotta start. You just gotta start, and then you gotta keep on going. So that was the first lesson. The second lesson that I've learned is that it's a lot easier to make corrections in process than it is to try and fix everything up front in this type of situation, this type of scenario. Meaning that if I try to get in my head, like on a conceptual basis or an understanding as far as, hey, I need to make sure that my lighting has to look like this, I need to make sure that this is perfect, I want to make sure I'm using this as far as editing and that kind of thing goes, I would never be in a place where I am at right now, because without the creation of the video, it's just, there's nothing to work with. You don't know where you're at because there's no demonstrable proof of what you did. So that's the next thing. It's easier to make corrections in process. It's kind of like a bicycle. The bicycle is able to stay upright if it's moving forward, but as soon as it stops, it falls over. Same thing with this process of building on YouTube. And then the third thing that I would say that I've learned is that from making terrible videos is that it's not just enough to show up and make another video. There needs to be some sort of ongoing guideline or philosophy or something that like a North Star, if you will, that I am building toward. So what I mean is that it'd be a lot easier I mean, as difficult as the process is, it'd be a lot easier to just show up and shoot anything, shoot any kind of video, just whatever. Just, hey, look, this is me going to the bathroom, or this is me taking a walk, and that'd be the video. And yes, that would count for a video, but there's no progression of getting better. And so I think that the other thing I've learned in shooting terrible videos is that making sure there is an ongoing North Star. There's something that I'm trying to improve upon on each video. And as I keep doing videos, I keep on recording, I'll get better. So like for today, I actually talked about what this channel was. This is the first time I've ever done that. That's an improvement to those of you who are watching this video for the first time, wondering, well, what is this about? I've explained it within this video, versus having you trying to go look at my video, my YouTube page, and figure out what it says in the bio, which I don't think it says anything right now, because again, everything is a work in progress. I'm actually building as I go. And so if you've ever started something and kind of like, hey, what have I learned from how bad it was in the beginning, or if you want to just watch someone in the process of doing something, building from literally the ground up with no followers, no subscribers, no other social media presence, feel free to stay plugged in, watch my next video, and thanks.